Alright guys, we're out here in Wheeling, West Virginia, and we're going to take care of this red F-150 right here. It's got a couple issues with number 7 misfiring, causing the check engine light to flash, Class A misfire, which isn't good for the cats or anything like that, the engine in general. So we're going to go after that one. That's the one that's set. And then over here, down in here, there's a right front crash sensor. See if you can kind of see it in there. We got to change that. I was able to get one from Vintage, so that's nice. We have a brand new one from Ford to put it on there. A lot of times they corrode and start splitting on them because of all the corrosion. It seeps inside of there, splits the case, and the seams inside there and shorts out, and then it'll throw a fault code. So we're going to go after a couple things on here, and we should be able to take you along for the ride. Alright, so watch the power balance on here. As soon as I put it in the gear, you'll see number 7 dropping out. So you don't have to even go down the road and really load it up on there. Just loading it up with the drivetrain like that is enough on there. Every once in a while, see it misfiring on there? Everything else is A-OK, and number 7 is just dropping out constantly. So we already know what's a secondary miss on there, and we're gonna pull the coil out of there and start checking it out. Might be oil down in there, might just be a coil that just has had it. Once the coils get old on these, they start separating on the inside, the epoxy and stuff, and they'll misfire, especially when they're hot. So put any kind of load on them, they just cannot deliver. These, yeah, number 7 is just a real pain to get to. So the rest of your coil packs on here are OEM.
They are?
I mean original. And this number 7 looks like a cheapy knockoff.
He said he had to.
So
I don't know if you're recording. I just know I was going to be quiet.
Those, you know, they fail pretty quickly. So I mean, work for a while and be like a good cheap alternative, and then 6 months down the road you're changing again, you know.
He said like I said, he said he changed the plugs, but I don't know when. He said right before he sold it. But you know how you can do just a lie. And I was told don't be messing around with the coils unless you plan on changing them. And I didn't have the money to strip out the heads and.
Well, these aren't that bad for that.
Well, I know you said 28 foot-pounds torque.
About 23 to 25 out of 2 valves. Over what they tell you before.
Yeah, I kind of got in an argument on F-150 forum about that. I said, I got video proof. You really want to go there?
Yeah.
Well, you're not a mechanic. I said, I know, but I watch one on YouTube all the time. I stayed at a Holiday Inn. They didn't like that comment too well. That one over there, I had to put that one back on the road because this was acting up.
Which one?
The Durango.
Yeah, that's it. Nice.
When you do
they got a lot of problems?
When you do a Dodge tour, that's your next project.
Yeah.
Well, they told us it needed a rear end seal, rear end bearings, wheel bearings.
Oh yeah. And I needed dielectric grease too, the whole container.
And the back spark plug on the driver's side, the plug is so rusted out, we didn't change it because you can't get a socket on it because it's all rusted out. Because I changed.
There's a lot of rust problems in Dodge, it seems.
That's a 360 in that one, and it runs like a Grape 8, but you can feel that miss. And I know it's that one plug. And they want $2,000 at the dealership to change it.
Why is that?
Because
so they're going to pull the head?
They had to pull the head.
It's cleaned out.
If you need to use the bathroom, it's in the house.
Okay. Alright, we changed the coil out. It's one of those aftermarket ones that don't last too long, so we'll see. Plugs are supposedly brand new. Alright, we're in gear right now, and I'm not seeing no misfires, so let's give it a little bit of gas. Clear it out. And you can see on there now, we're perfectly flat all the way across. No misfires in number 7. It can be that easy to diagnose these. But the big thing is having a scan tool like this where you can see exactly what's going on in real time.